All right, welcome back to Phantom X Gaming. We are back in Kerbal Space Program. There's a little bit of a glitch getting going on the live. A couple seconds ago, YouTube, when I started streaming from my OBS, it decided to take its time trying to get everything all situated, but we are good to go, it looks like. So today we have a very special mission planned. As in, I did not plan anything, but I do know where we're going to go. So, that being said, this is our rocket for today. This was a combination of throw it together and hope for the best, and let's see what it does. Approaching 1,000 meters per second at 1,200 or 12,000 meters. Might be a little warm. Okay, might be very warm. Okay, this is going a little faster than I thought it was going to go. Are we out of the no, we're not out of the atmosphere. Okay, now we're out of the atmosphere. So it doesn't look like we're going to burn up. There we go. Now we are in space. Oh, we're moving around a little bit there. And there we go. And I'll go ahead and cut the engines because we are now going into solar orbit right off the bat, straight from Kerbin. And the reason for this is because we have a new mod. So I keep saying I'm going to have to go through my mods, get rid of the ones that I'm not using, and cut down on load times and make it smoother, less crashy, less Kraken-y. So I just added a very large mod. This mod is an atmospheric drag and space weather mod. So there is legitimate space weather, and there is atmospheric drag, meaning if I don't go fast enough getting out of orbit, then I don't get to go beyond a certain altitude. And it makes it incredibly hard to get away from Kerbin, and it also makes it incredibly hard to get away from other bodies. So this is going to be a challenging mission. And so I figured we'd go. Oh, okay. Okay, that's a flip. There, that looks a little bit better. So I figured we'd go to a very special place that we don't really pay a whole lot of attention to. So that being said, let's go ahead and fast forward time until we are in solar orbit. And stop time there. And we do need to get rid of these tanks. They are empty. So hopefully the Kraken leaves us alone on this one. Although it does have monopropellant and thrusters to be able to move it around a lot easier. But that's okay. We'll get rid of it. Nice gentle detachment. Nothing seems to have broken yet. And propel away a little bit. And hopefully nothing bumps into it on the way by. There we go. A little bit more. We are clear. There we go. All right, let's jump back out to the map. How far out are we? 1 hour and 18 minutes. Let's go ahead and fast forward again. There is no sense in waiting that long. There we go. So we are now in solar orbit. Whoops. Didn't mean to go out from the map. I meant to zoom out in the map. Now, there's a very special place that we have not paid any attention to. And we're going to start by getting a Duna encounter. So we're going to go ahead and set our target. And we are actually perfect for that. And we're going to go ahead and set an alarm that I can't see through the flight engineer. Create alarm for the planetary transfer window to Duna. Add alarm and time warp. It shouldn't take us too long to get there. However, the way this rocket is designed does not give the ability to have any kind of lander. So the entire rocket must land on where we're going. Add maneuver. Go ahead and do a swing around. Whoops. Swing around. No. No. Let's go. No. Okay, get rid of the alarm. Get rid of that. Go here. Nope. Stop. Nope. Come on, let me have this. No, stop it. Zoom in. There it is. Add maneuver. Zoom out. And there we go. That looks a lot better. And do we have an encounter right from here? Looked like we had something going on there. Nope. Come on. Let me have it. Almost. What is this? This is... Oh, Kerbin. Never mind. We'll move away from that. And jump around here. Move this out. To about... There we go. Now we're looking at something. Come on. Give it to me. There it is. Not much of an encounter, but it works. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to our maneuver position. And while that is doing its thing, I'm going to take a look at the sun. That hurt. So this is the entire stage of the rocket that needs to land on where we're going. Duna is not where we will end up. Well, Duna is not where we are intending to end up, but it is just a stage in the process. We're using the O-berth effect a lot this time around. We did not use it coming out of Kerbin orbit because I just needed to get away from the planet, so we didn't spend half the stream trying to get away from the gravitational well of Kerbin. There we go. Let me jump back out to the map so I can see what this is doing. I'm going to start burning now. And that is what this rocket looks like. There are 16 engines, I believe. Yeah, 16 engines on this. And it is still very slow. But it does work, I think. It should work, I hope. So we're coming up at the end of our burn time here. So I should probably look to see if we're getting our encounter. Where it says we are going to, I should probably also slow this down a heck of a lot. There we go. Perfect enough. And get rid of that. Warp to there. There we go. Now I can zoom in a little bit more. Ah, this is a very, very small encounter. Escape at 4 days, 1 hour, 57. We have a little bit of time. So I'm going to go to the periapsis, add a maneuver, and circularize, so we're nice and close, and we don't have to fight with it. Because this is going to give us exactly what we need to do what we're doing and go where go where we are going. There we go. I have the gimbal on all 16 engines turned off for the sake of, you know, keeping the craft in one piece. However, we do have a lot of reaction wheels involved. I should probably fast forward to where we need to maneuver instead of just putting on the gas. Whoops. So in that case, what is going on? There we go. Go to the periapsis, add maneuver, and circularize. This is a 25-second burn. We are in position. We're going to go ahead and fast forward to that maneuver position. There we go, and it is close enough, so we're going to go ahead and start burning now. There's Jewel over there, there's Kerbin right there, there's Moho, Eve, Gilly, and Sarnis over there. Yurlum over there. Oh, I am past when I should have stopped burning. Whoops. Jump down to the periapsis here. Gotta get rid of that first. There we go. Add maneuver. Circularize proper. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, we'll see what it does. We are already in our maneuver position, 15 days away. Hopefully I don't crash into there. What is that? That's Ike. Ike is in the way, in the wrong place. Yeah, I'm sure it'll get out of the way. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward a little bit of time here, because it's only a 1 second burn. There we go. There it is. Perfect. I'm sure it'll get out of the way. Hopefully. We're up to here. A lot of times things change as you're moving around. Oh, okay. It's just not. Hello, Ike. You know what? Let's get rid of that. Add maneuver. Circularize, and we're going to use it. We're going to take advantage of Ike for now. Just get over to where we need to be here. Oh, that's a bright sun. Oh, there it is. Oh, we have a very nice Ike eclipse. Some of the music is louder than other music, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and warp to our position. Oh. There we go. Ike is definitely in the way, but I think it helped. Oh, I lost it. Wonder how close we can get to Ike. Let's see if we can do that. Oops. Come on, let me have it. Give it. Nope. Give it to me. Thank you. Circularize. Move to position. And hopefully this will be a viable trip. This is mostly the ADHD taking over. And I just want to kind of see how close I can get to Ike real quick before we continue on to where we're going. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward time as soon as this is in position. This actually might work out to our benefit. And of course our maneuver is on the dark side of the moon. We're going to go ahead and burn now because we can. Oh, slowed down too much, but that's okay. It'll be more exact this way. There we go. And let's see what we can do. Come on, give it to me. Right around this area. No, that's not what I wanted. No, let me have this. Where is... Should be right about there. There it is. Add maneuver. Let me have this. We'll just do it this way. There we go. That's relatively even-ish. That's more relatively even-ish. We're going to go ahead and maneuver this around here. We are still on the dark side. But that is okay. I think once we level out proper in the orbit to be equatorial, that will put us in a good position for when we leave and go to where we're actually going. And fast forward time. Zoom out just a little bit so you can see this chaotic rocket. There we go. And we are going to be pretty exact with this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Close enough. Oop, overshot it. That's okay. We are circularized equatorially. So we are in the light side. So it is a very shiny planet. I mean, moon. Moon, planet, same thing. And for whoever just posted on Discord that you are late, yes, you are very late. If you are here, just say hi in the chat. And for those of you watching, if you haven't joined the Discord, that's where you'll get exclusive content, updates on everything as it happens, sneak previews into thumbnails and various other videos and video ideas, and plenty of other things. So, link is at the top of my channel. Feel free to check that out. All right, so there's Ike. Ike is Ike. Add maneuver. We're gonna go ahead and, whoops, wrong direction. Whoop, too close. There we go. Wonder what that would do. However, I'm gonna drag this around over here, bring this, whoop, wrong direction. Out here, drag this around over, whoop, come on. There, whoop, too close. 15.5, that's fine. That gets me a little closer to where I want this, which is basically back to where I was. Come on. Let me have it. There we go. I just want to make sure it's going to be on the light side of the moon when we do this. It's a 2-second burn. We're basically in position. We're going to go ahead and fast forward to where we need to be, and we're off of our position. There we go, and close enough. I can accept that. There we go. We're going to go ahead and warp to there. Ooh. Well, that was incredibly close. I feel like there's not very much gravity on Ike right now. They must have turned the generators off. Alright, so we are very close to Ike. We're going to go ahead and switch over to retrograde. We may as well do a quick touch and a quick go. And then we're going to go to where we're intending to go, which I haven't told you guys yet. There we go. Ah, we did a weird thing. Now we're going back up. That's okay. That looks like a safer-ish place to land. Much safer. Who am I kidding? Nothing is safe for a landing spot when Elon, Camdis, and Valentina are involved. Oh wait, no, that's just me. There we go. We're at 23,000 meters. 22,000. Fast forward just a little bit here. Let that balance itself out. And I don't think we have been to Ike, so this should be pretty interesting. 8,000. Hey Cam, welcome back. It's been a while. How are things going? So we are doing a quick touch and go on Ike because the squirrel was involved. And then we're gonna head over to where we're planning on going. You're on vacation? That sounds like fun. Should probably slow down just a little bit here. What is the context with this stream? This is, as always, just kind of making it up as I go along and hoping for the best. Oh, and I do not like where we're landing. It's okay, we'll make it work. Why are we turning sideways? Why are we turning sideways? Don't turn sideways. No, just stabilize, Come on, no, let me control it. Let me do the thing. Don't do it. Radial out. Prograde. No, just go retro. There we go. I got the right one. There are so many reaction wheels on this. Every little segment is a reaction wheel all throughout this entire thing. And it is just not doing the things. Prograde. No. Out. Radial out. No, out. There we go. This isn't good. This is not good. Come on, let me have this. Turn. Ike was a bad idea. Wait for it, and burn. We are getting out of here before we do bad things. There we go. Why are we turning so much? Wait, do I have power? I have plenty of power. Prograde. We could say the rocket overreacted. Yes, we can. Wait. Okay, that's funny. That took me a second. It's been a long day. There we go. Now we're looking a little bit better. I don't know what we can do with this, but we're gonna try to get away from Ike. I have no idea if we are on the proper... Oh, there's Duna. There we go. Alright, so let's go to the map to figure out where we're going to crash. I mean, where we're going to go. Alright, I can work with that. So I'm going to take the apoapsis, because this, I mean, it doesn't really make any sense, but it will in a second. I take this like this. Whoops, too far. Like this. There we go. That's better. We're going to go to our maneuver position because we have plenty of time. We're going to do a little bit of stunt flying. Yes, this is Ike. This is the moon of Duna. I forgot about that classified satellite circling Duna from the War on the Kraken. That is something that you'd have to go back 6 or 7 streams, easy, 8, maybe 9, to be able to see what happened with that. And the series continues, for sure. Why did I just drag that over here on accident? There we go. Yeah, so we're continuously having issues with the Kraken, so the storyline has not stopped. That is for sure. There we go. 1 second, bird. We're gonna go ahead and do that right now. There's that. And then over here, add maneuver. Pull it around there. There we go. That's at 23,000 feet. I mean meters. And that puts us close to where we need to be. A little bit more. There we go. That's better. Perfect. Yeah, that was a crazy stream. Well, we've had much crazier since. I think it was, when was it? 2 weeks ago, we had just under 100 people watching, and for some reason, I could not use the English language. My language model failed, and has since failed multiple streams. Started off with a super long day out in the sun. Ended with a, I think it was like a 2-hour stream I did. And kept messing up my functional speaking abilities. Like I more than likely will this time around as well, because that's not going to change. That really isn't going to change. We're going to go ahead and fast forward to our maneuver position here. And in theory, if I have played my cards semi-correct-ishly, sort of, there's Duna. We should be okay and on the proper trajectory. One minute out. And we'll start that burn now. Oh, I started it a minute early. Whoops. Uh-oh. Is this gonna still work? Let's go ahead and try. So we're gonna add a maneuver here. No, whoops, wrong side. Wait, which way are we going? We're going this way, right? Yeah, so maneuver here. Then zoom way out. And then without the alarm clock, we're gonna go ahead and Oh, I brought that the wrong direction, didn't I? I think I did. I did. Yep. There we go. I'm gonna bring this out to here. And I am way too high. I'm much higher than I thought I was gonna be. So we're gonna bring this like this. Bring this in. And like that. And then in. There we go. That's better. We're gonna use Joule very quickly. Incredibly quickly. Very quickly. Can't speak already. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and where is it? We're gonna bring this around. Wrong direction again. Bring it around this way. And out. I said out. I said out. There we go. Trust old Joule to assist you. I don't know if I trust it to assist me, but it is, you know, there. Whoops, wrong direction. Come on, stop asking me things. There we go. Why is this? Come on, work with me. You know what? I'm going to go way out here. I'm going to drag this around this way, and it's just not going to give the thing to me. Drag out to here, and then drag again. Alright, we're using the alarm clock. I tried. I didn't try very hard, but I tried. Create alarm. There we go. Planetary transfer window from Duna to Joule. Add alarm. Warp. Jeb is gonna die this mission. He's not here. Jeb is preoccupied on another planetary body. I should scatter refueling stations around the system so I can refuel more. Well, I mean, that would be viable. That would be a good idea, for sure. However, sorry, I was yawning. That would be way too easy. That would be far too easy. I'm gonna zoom all the way back in here. And add a maneuver to here. Zoom, actually, you know what? Before I zoom out, let's go ahead and drag out. There we go. That's better. Jeb is on a lunch break on a planet far away. That is definitely a good way to put it. He was preoccupied somewhere else. I'm sure he ate lunch at some point. However, I don't know that him and his crew even, you know, have the lunch that they would be taking a lunch break for. We'll go ahead and start that burn now. Not a very long burn, but it's long enough. There we go. I have an encounter with Duna again, but that is okay. Wait, what's this? Yeah, that's that one. We don't want that one. What we do want, however, is to add a maneuver here to circularize. And line up that close enough and drag that the wrong way. And that is close enough. I can accept that. And we're going to go ahead and fast forward there. Hit that button because I should have hit that button a while ago. Kraken is trying to steal my orbit. Yes, it is. It is 100% trying to steal my orbit. There we go. This isn't a cursed style rocket for sure, but it is a difficult rocket to work with. That is for sure. However, if you guys want to see that cursed rocket, we only need 13 more people to hit that subscribe button in order to have 100 subscribers. So I might make a teaser this week if we don't hit 100 subscribers by the end of this stream. Which, judging by the incredibly low viewer count, I'm not entirely sure that's going to be possible, but we can try. We only need 13 more. And then we will have 100, and then we can showcase the cursed rocket. What's better, in my opinion, lots of reaction wheels or lots of RCS? So the reaction wheels run on power. Power is regenerative, and it's something I don't really have to think about as long as I put a bunch of them throughout the entire rocket. RCS has its purpose, has its has its reasons, but I think my preferred would probably be reaction wheels. Right, we're close enough to that burn time. We're going to go ahead and do that. There we go. Looks like we are in a much better position. Not the greatest, but better. So we're going to go ahead and zoom in again. Grab that right there. Add maneuver. Zoom back out. And go the wrong direction. There we go. That is way better. Much, much better. We're not getting an encounter. So we're going to pull the other way. Every time you see Candace and Elon Kerman, you think of the Mun incident. Which one? We have a bunch of those. We have way too many of those. Alright, somewhere in here there's got to be an encounter. I should have moved that in. I really should have moved that in. So we're going to do that now. Before I forget. Oh, wait. We have an encounter. Ooh. Okay. Not much of one. We got less than an hour of an encounter, but we can work with that. So we're going to go ahead and move to our position now. Oh, the one where we had to get 5 other rescue missions. Yeah, that was a series of events. A series of incidents. That's for sure. There we go. We're gonna head and fast forward there. I think it's funny, you and Martin, Cam, are the primary chatters, and then Sim Freak is usually in here chatting it up pretty good, but I think he's at work right now. But every time you're in here, Martin's not in here. Every time Martin's in here, you're not in here. Now I'm starting to think you are one in the same. We're gonna go ahead and start that burn now. It's a very long burn, minute and 5 seconds. You know, if both you and Martin were in here, I mean, I'm pretty sure, you guys could have a chat war pretty easily. Martin is a placeholder? Wow. No, Martin's an important part, just the same as everyone else. Let's see here. Flungus alert. I have not seen you before. Welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That button right there is the key to being able to continue to do this much more often. And it is free. It does not cost you anything to do. But it does help me out a lot. There we go. We're getting closer to our encounter that I am now past the node for, but we're going to keep burning anyways. Come on, let me have it. Close enough. We have it. Haha, I win. Warp to there. I was just hoping I didn't crash into a planet on my way through. And we can finally zoom in. Wait, what is going on? Okay. Wait, why is going on? Come on, let me have it. Nope. I should just, do the smart thing. Set target. There we go. Smart things. We go ahead and add maneuver to the periapsis here and circularize. Let's get to the maneuver position first. Why, where, and what is going on? We are trying to get an encounter with Jewel because there's a place we're going that I need that encounter for. Would I rather be forced into skydiving or bungee jumping? I have done both, enjoy both, and so would be not forced, but more than willing to do it again. That's for sure. We're going to go ahead and fast forward the 4 years. So our total time in this save is approaching 1,000 years in Kerbal years. Martin, welcome. It's about time. I was starting to wonder what was going on. You're usually here first thing. We're getting close to our maneuver position. 2 more years. All right, while we're waiting 2 years of warp time, what are we doing here? So we're using Jewel to get an encounter with where we're going. I have not said specifically where we are going. I got squirreled into going to Ike and then almost crashed and then got away from there. And then yeah, now here we are getting our encounter with Jewel. Oh, I'm gonna run out of fuel. Oh, I'm gonna run out of fuel. Uh-oh. Uh, I was not paying attention to the fuel. Um, wait, do I have enough fuel to get back to Kerbin? Uh, so we're gonna have a change of plans here and see if we can't find an encounter with Kerbin. This isn't exactly great. No, this is not great. Um, yeah, so there's that. I wonder. Okay, set Kerbin as target. And then from Jewel to there. There it is right there. We're going this way. I need to get the periapsis out. So at the apoapsis, add maneuver. Should you play RP1 KSP or what is the other option? Also, you're getting rid of a lot of mods because it's unbearable. Well, you gotta look at your mods list and look at the dependencies and the conflicts of each one. Each one has its own set of conflicts. It may not say it when you use CCAN, but you just look at that list and you can tell whether something's going to be an issue or not. So we're going to go ahead and bring this out. Wait, was that an encounter? That's the closest approach. Very far away, so we're going to bring this out more. There we go. We're not using too much of our fuel. But I still want to see if we can just pull off the straight encounter. So I'm just going to kind of move it around a little bit until something happens. Wait. What? Did I get something? Oh, almost. Got it. Haha. Got my encounter with Kerbin. You finally figured out volumetric clouds and you got V3 because it was free? Yes, it does look amazing. Even the version 3 looks really good. BlackRock's volumetric clouds is wrecking KSP, making it really hot. Your computer really hot? Uh, just check your settings in, so like if you were to go to uh, settings, in the main menu, look at your video and graphics and look at this kind of stuff right here. And make adjustments, especially the ambient stuff. And then also down here, where is it? I went past it. Where is it? So these are gonna have a pretty big impact as well. Uh, this stuff right here is all stuff that you gotta look at. Uh, reflection refresh mode. I keep mine on low because it doesn't make enough of a difference for me to use the amount of resources it uses. Martin, you have volumetric clouds V5. Yeah, that's I think that's the one I'm running is V5. Uh, the shadow cascades are another one that really hit your resources pretty hard. And pixel light count definitely, and anti-aliasing. I have mine at 4x. I could go higher. My graphics can handle it, but I don't because there's no point. So like there are things you can mess around with and you know, get it to work properly. You feel like there needs to be more optimization mods for KSP? Yeah, so mods in general are going to be high impact for you. They're going to be very high impact. Uh, but I mean, it's a 2013 game, so most PCs should be able to run it pretty much capped out, and then adding mods shouldn't take too much of a hit. So we're going to go ahead and fast forward 96 days. And while we're waiting for this time to fast forward, I think Cam and Martin, you guys should have a chat war. Let's see who can say the most in chat in the next like little while. By the time this is done getting to the maneuver position. We have plenty of encounters happening along the way, so you'll have a few minutes. Let's see if we can take the #1 spot from Martin, Cam. It might be an easy take. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where everyone is, but that is absolutely okay. I'm okay with streaming and hanging out with a few people. I'm also okay with hanging out and streaming with a lot of people. So it's not about the numbers of people, the number of people watching. It's about the interactions and giving you guys good entertainment and things like that. So we are at our maneuver position. How's the Discord server doing? It's doing pretty well. We have a lot of new members, and I am or have been and will continue to post little sneak peeks of different things that I'm working on, as well as you know, give you guys updates on what's going on with streams and things like that. Like today, I was thinking about doing 8:30 instead of 8, but I opted out of that and just ate as quickly as I can and got myself situated. So if I were to change the time, I'm gonna post it in Discord. Discord. There we go. Wow, words and sentences. There we go. We have our encounter with Kraken. There it is. You wish there was a bulk deletion for the tracking station? I also wish there was a bulk delete for the tracking station. On a different save, the remnants of the cursed rocket that I tested are still orbiting and still all over the place, and there are hundreds of parts. I'm pretty sure I broke my test save. We're going to go ahead and fast forward over to there. Can we save this mission? Can we deorbit and save this? If I can deorbit, we're good. Otherwise, what am I doing? I hit all of the wrong buttons. There we go. Haha. Yeah, I think I have close to like 600 or 700 debris parts orbiting Kerbin. Do we have an idea what mod makes space pitch black so it's more realistic? I do not have any ideas. If anyone else watching has ideas, let us know. I personally don't use it because once I go through the YouTube processing of everything, it's already darker than I intend. Like, I'm looking at my preview and it's far darker than what I'm looking at. So we're gonna go ahead and circularize around Kerbin. And I wonder... Oh, there is just not enough fuel for this. I wonder if we can bring that in. It's only a 2-second burn, though. Huh. So, I gotta get my encounter first, which I have a very small window right here to be able to orbit. Actually, I wonder if I drag this around a little bit. No. I am very high in this orbit, that's why. So I wonder if I can bring this down from where I currently am. Which is where? Where am I? Am I really that close already? I am. Never mind. Let's see. Get more monopropellant. Use the Kerbals RCS to push the rocket, and use the resources menu on the top right to see how many monopropellant you have left. And if you're just, words, wow. If I'm low. So here's the fun thing. No monopropellant, no liquid fuel, no oxidizer, plenty of electric charge, but no electric engines. Alright, so I have an idea. This is going to be a terrible idea. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to do it anyways. So we're going to get rid of that. Go right to here. Add maneuver. Way in there. Circularize. Uses far less fuel. And then if I... Nope. That didn't work. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, go here. Add maneuver to periapsis. Circularize. In a weird way. I really want to... No, wrong way. No, come on. Let me have it. There we go. Bring this down to about there. That actually looks pretty good. How am I going to survive re-entry going 10,000 meters per second? Well, we're about to find out. Because we're going to go ahead and fast forward to our burn time. And we are retrograde, so we're golden. There we go. Using maneuver nodes can be such a pain. Yes, it can. So as of right now, look away. Don't look at anything. Nothing is happening on my screen. Screen. There we go. I can't talk today. But we're doing okay. We're still burning. We're gonna make it, I think. Nothing bad is happening. I didn't do anything. I did not cheat. I definitely did not cheat. I don't know where that menu came from. It just popped up and I closed right out. But we're okay. We're still burning. We're gonna make it. It's just the wind. Yeah, the space wind pushes it's pushing the craft. That is for sure. Definitely definitely not infinite fuel. Not doing that. Um There we go. And we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go 100% for it. Periapsis is way too high still. Let's take a look here. Still way too high. That's okay. And we're gonna go ahead and add a maneuver here. And shrink it down. So the periapsis is far lower. We're getting there. I am gonna do a super incredibly fast re-entry. I don't know if this is gonna be on the dark side, the light side, or the other side. But we're going for it. There we go. Alright, so we're in position. I don't see Kerbin anywhere around. Oh, that's a bright sun. What is that? That's Eve. That's Duna. That's Yurlum. Anyone else? Bueller? Okay, anyways, we're gonna start that burn now, and I should not have started that burn now. What did I just mess up? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and fast forward to our maneuver. Why am I... There it is. And we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Warp to here. Hit the retrograde. We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Is this the cursed rocket? This is not the cursed rocket. Real Rocky, welcome. You're incredibly late. Yeah, no, this is not the cursed rocket. The cursed rocket is fully built, fully functional. It does, in fact, work really well-ish. Okay, kind of, sort of. I have to start it off in space. I have to very quickly get it into space. Otherwise, the things happen on the launch pad that aren't really that great. But it does move around space pretty well. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. There we go. That's a much better situation. Alright, so we are doing very well with that. The cursed rocket will not be seen by anyone on stream or in video until we are over 100 subscribers. So if you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It is free to do. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me out a lot. The cursed rocket has over 1,000 parts in it. It hurts the frames pretty badly, but it does in fact work. It just takes a while to load it. But I can't show you guys until we have over 100 subscribers. We're only 13 away. I mean, we're really close, and I'm being way too forgiving on it. That is for sure. That is definitely for sure. Alright, we're going to go ahead and warp down to there and take a look over here. There's the Mun. Oh, no, that's the Mun's moon. Do I know a way to fix the clouds being pixelated on Joule orbit? I mean, it falls under your graphics settings, really. You know, the higher your graphics, the better things look and the more smooth things are. So I'm not slowing down until we've reached the atmosphere. So we're going to go ahead and say warp to here. There we go. 3, 2, no, 3. There we go. It's actually a good view. It's actually a really good view. Wonder if I should just orbit Kerbin and just leave it on, I just tried to move the camera that's moving itself. Leave it on this view for like 24 hours. Alright, we're close to 3,000 meters per second. There we go. 3,200 meters per second. Yeah, I time warped. And just barely stopped it in time. Alright, we are entering the atmosphere. It is definitely time to slow down. Here the Kerbals must pray. I mean, this is me controlling the rocket. I mean, they look like they're having fun. I mean, Valentina, Elon, and Candace are all excited about this one. I don't know if I'm gonna make this one. Yeah, I guess I will. Use nuclear engines next time? Add star systems and things like that. See, the problem is the star systems mods need to be updated to work with the current mods that I have. And the current mods that I have that it conflicts with are things like the volumetric clouds and things like that. So it's actually really, really difficult to use the star systems. I'd have to get rid of a lot of the visuals. In order to do future technologies, that's another one that conflicts with almost all of the visual mods that I have. Nuclear engines aren't super reliable, but they do run really efficiently. Oh, I should probably take that off of that so it stops flipping around. uh yeah, that is why it's wobbling, is because I had retrograde on and I'm going very slow. Now, far futures technologies don't affect the volumetric clouds, but a lot of the other things associated with visuals uh, are affected by it. There is, in fact, a spaceplane engine that runs on liquid fuel that works in space too. It's called a rocket engine. All right, so we're going to go ahead and fast forward time. I'm not going to make you wait 20 minutes for this to decide to touch down. I'm only going to make you wait 5. Yeah, no, you need oxidizer in order to be able to have an engine working properly in space. Okay, this is taking way too long. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward. Oh, no, no, oh. Oh, that's not in one piece anymore. uh, so, there's that. Hey, cut the cameras. Tell the crowd they parachuted out. I don't think the explosion permits that for an argument. How many G's did they witness? Yes. The answer is yes. There we go. Most G-force endured is 50 G. Oh, that is bad. That is really bad. Um, well, total distance traveled. Let's see, 100,000 million billion 122 trillion meters traveled. I'm pretty sure that was in about 3 seconds. Yeah, 50 G is the max the game counts. It was probably much, much higher. Uh, and that, my friends, is how dinosaur oil is made. They died breaking records. Ground distance covered. A lot. Highest speed over land. Oh, geez. Almost 1,000,000 meters per second. Well, there's that. I mean, they broke a land record. Highest speed over land, 988,373 meters per second. I'm gonna go ahead and jump over to the Space Center real quick. Exactly. No one knows it happened yet. That's why I'm gonna go hire more Kerbals before they find out. I cannot remember the number of meters per second in the form of the speed of light off the top of my head. You'll send them in Discord? Okay. So you know what? After that particular event, you know what? I know for a fact that we don't have 100 subscribers. However, there are only a few of you watching, which is unusual for lately. So, I'm going to let you get a sneak peek at what could happen if we do hit 100 subscribers. So, we're going to jump in here. We're going to go and click on that. Right. Whoa, wrong button. Well, definitely didn't mean to hit that button. Come on. Now it's going to struggle to load. Wait a second, I have an idea. Seeing as this is here and we are already here, let's do a quick thing. This is not the crazy rocket. This is the exact rocket we just used. I just want to see how fast we can accelerate. And then I'm just going to revert the flight. Because we're already at 1,000 meters a second at 17,000 meters. The Kerbals in the ocean watching the same craft they just used. I don't think they're watching anything right now. We're just gonna keep accelerating. Oh, I have infinite fuel on still. Hold on. Get rid of that. There we go. And we'll go ahead and fast forward time just a little bit. Because nothing bad ever happens with time warp. We're at 5,000 meters a second. And we're in orbit. Well, orbital heights. 6,000 meters a second. We're gonna go ahead and... Yo, okay. Uh... We're gonna go ahead and revert that flight and pretend that didn't happen. Krakens are not having it this time. That is correct. They definitely are. Okay, open. There we go. Alright, so there's the cursed rocket that will never be shown. Right there. There it is. So I figured I'd show you guys real quick, because there's not many of you, and, you know, why not? So there it is. I have shown you. Right there. There it is. That one right there. Anyways. Yeah, that's not the real one. I gotta see 100 subscribers to actually show you the real one. I'm not gonna back down from that one. So I figured I'd tease you just a little bit on that one. So what I think I'm gonna do is, because this rocket is much more efficient than I thought it was gonna be, we're gonna get rid of those engines. That way we're not burning as much fuel. And we're gonna go with a pretty standard. There we go. Thrust to weight over there is 1.86. Thrust to weight over here is 0. Wait, what? Oh, that's just for that. Why did I look at that? That's what I wanted, right there. And I want to put this on its own. Right there. There we go. That's much better. Shrink down a bunch of mammoth engines and put as much as I can. Huh. That's basically what I had before. But, let's see here. I just spelled that wrong. Let's try that again. I mean, I could do something like... So that is at... That's not terrible. So if you shrink them down, they scale. So if anything, what I would do is, wait, there are colors of the plume. We'll have to check that out. Maybe something like that. There we go. Launch. What could go wrong? You just sent a screenshot of what you thought was the cursed rocket. Where are we going next? We're just gonna test this little mini cursed rocket and see what happens with it. Just out of curiosity. There's no rhyme or reason. There is not really enough time left of the stream for us to go anywhere significant, so we're going to just kind of... We're going to do some experimenting. So, let's see here. Turn those on. What's the thrust to weight on that? 1.28. So technically those can still get us off the ground. Technically those are not going to get us off the ground. So that has to be involved too. There we go. Come on. Do the thing. The lag. Alright, let's take a look at these plumes. And see what these are all about. Oh, let's wait until we get to space. Oh wait, is that something? Oh, I can select it there, okay. Oh. Come back. I gotta go get that engine. I need that. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. No, wait, what, wait, really? Oh, they're still alive. It just gracefully fell off, yeah. Alright, so, they survived anyways. I mean, we could save this. Now, once we reach our apogee. There we go. There. So, let's go retrograde. Operation Home Sweet Home. Yeah, I can't get off Kerbin right now. The second where you see them go from joy to absolute terror. Yeah, there's that. And we have this wonderful launch music going while we're falling to Kerbin. So we're going to set this to 400. Click on those. Set this to 450. This one to 350. This one to 400. And this one to 250. There we go. That's better. Oh, I hear the explosions. Alright, so we're at 3,000 meters. Lots of explosions down there. Oh, I should probably pull the parachutes by now. There we go. Oh, more stuff exploding everywhere. Triumphantly crashing with cinematic music. Absolutely. I should probably change that back to that. There we go. And one more time with the time warp that I shouldn't be doing this close to the ground. 200 meters. Oh, more explosions. 100 meters. Now I'm determined to get that weird rocket engine into space. $50 meters. I could probably start cutting parachutes by now. I don't have time to cut that one. There we go. We've landed safely at the Kerbin Space Center. Nothing bad happened at all during that entire mission. You should launch a manhole covered jewel. Wait a second. Hold on. Let's see here. Revert flight to assembly. Oh, you just gave me a terrible idea. Operation successfully failed. Yes, absolutely. How many Kerbals won't be fine? Yes. Just yes. The answer is yes. So we're gonna take this off right here. And we're gonna zoom in over here. We're gonna leave this whole system as is because we will need that for the terrible idea that I have. Let's go with coupling. Oh, this is really bad. This is really bad. Hold on. No, radial. There we go. And then I'll copy that, copy that, copy that, copy that, copy that, and copy that. What is that? No, that's the parachute. It's just in a payload fairing. So I feel like, yeah, right about there. There's that one. No, there. Yeah, that's about where I should be, right? So add those to. Oh, whoops. Add all of those. Come on, let me have all of the. Okay. You know what? We're gonna launch it. The fairing looks like a bomb. This is why the Curiosity killed the rocket scientist? Nah. What could go wrong? It's small engines. They're pointing down. They're pushing something up. Nothing bad could happen with this. It's stable. Now all we have to do is hit this button. I mean, it's going. It's definitely go. Oh. Oh. It definitely worked for a little while. What is that? Well, that is, oh, we're going the wrong direction. Launch. We're still accelerating. Parachutes, 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 open, open, open. Ooh, that was close. What is that, Martin? That is a rocket. There's nothing weird about that. I'm going to try that again, but I'm going to add a, what can I add to structurally hold it together proper? Okay, we're floating down at 1 meter per second. I don't have time for that. There we go. And recover vessel. See, they get to go home. All right, let's try that again, but I'm going to change something up. If we get in there, there we go, and go in here. He made a spinning rocket mechanism. It overheated and blew up and sent hundreds of high-speed engines all over KSC, acting like a cluster bomb, blowing up everything in sight. Did you try hitting Alt F4? Because that might help save that one. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and copy that, and we're gonna add stability to it. Come on, let me have this. Let me have. Oh. Well, may as well put them underneath. There we go. And launch. So this is basically what we do at the end of a stream that's a little bit shorter than I would like, but there's not enough time to do a real mission. We just do the experiments that everyone wants to do, but they're afraid to do. There we go. We're going to add the RCS and the SAS. That is... it's there. It's a thing. So we have Nelmal that is concerned. We have Fileni, who is very concerned. And we have Stemmel, who is super excited. Must be a scientist. Yep, he's a scientist. Creativity makes things everything's so much better. Yes, it does. All right. Oh, it's falling. Why is it falling? Launch. Oh, it stopped falling. Wait. Oh, okay. There we go. The tail end is moving around. Oh, the tail end isn't there anymore. What is going on, Martin? We're just having a little bit... Oh. Oh, okay. There's that. We're just having a little bit of fun, doing the dumb things. How much fuel is left in these? A decent amount, and we're still going up. We are still going up at a decent speed too. We have passed the sound barrier. Fireworks. Yes, that's exactly what those are. So many things are blowing up at once every single time. Oh, that's a little close. We're still going up. This is just the Orion drive with separators? Yeah, pretty much. Except it's incredibly unstable and unpredictable. And we're still going up, and we still have fuel left. Thrust to weight ratio? It's there. Do fairings work? They should work, as long as... Oh, there goes the rest of those. Okay, bye. May as well get rid of that one, too. We have reached... decent height. Our maximum height will be, it looks like 7,700 meters. We're at 75. Why is my apoapsis going up? Okay. Yeah, so about 7,700 meters is what we just reached with that. Fairings can have delta V. Yes, they can. It is actually really high for just a bunch of stuff thrown together and hope it does something. So we are on our way back. There are so many explosions. Just everywhere. Everything is doing things. All of that stuff will hit the ground at some point. Let's see here. Speed up just a little bit. There we go. So busy watching everything hit the ground that, yeah, the debris hasn't even reached the ground yet. Speed up just a little bit more. There we go. Now things are starting to do the things. I'm just gonna keep an eye on this area here. hopefully we can see some of those things hit the ground. Memo, welcome. Almost 200 meters a second going down. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that. And we're going to pull the chutes. What is happening? There we go. Okay. Come on, give me something hitting the ground that we can visually see. We can hear him. Just can't see him. Don't let NASA or SpaceX get bored in their free time or something like this might happen. Maybe. Definitely a possibility. Yeah, I think everything that's falling is too small to actually see the explosions. Oh, I said that and then that happened. Oh, parachute's in the way. We'll just stick to this cluster right here. Did something land and just not... I think that landed and didn't break up. Even the debris finds a way to prank me. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think that one landed and didn't actually explode. There we go. Now we're getting some visuals. A bunch of it already landed. Everywhere. We have a few over there still going down. Oh, just one of them down. That one right there. How would a nuclear reactor work in space? Probably relatively well. It doesn't require oxygen. And any, wait a second. That's true. How would it... Hey, Simfreak, welcome. You're just in time to watch us successfully touch down, and nothing bad happened during the course of this entire stream. Nothing bad happened. So at the end of the stream, I will be in VC in Discord. If you guys want to jump into Discord, you're welcome to. Link is at the top of my channel. And yeah, you can hang out, chat. Yeah, it looks like all of the debris touched down and did not go splody. So we're gonna go ahead and speed up time here. Let's go ahead and speed up just a little bit more. Oh, So the highest altitude for that was 7,746 meters. Highest speed was 1.4 million meters per second. Oh. We have surpassed the speed of light, so the Kerbals don't know that that happened yet. Okay, got it. About that 50 G-forces that it maxes out at. So, what about 45,865.5? That's a lot of G's. So, seeing as we're going faster than the speed of light, no, they're definitely not dead. They're they exist in pieces, piece. So, just because I can and I must, we're gonna go ahead and do a quick little screenshot of this, just that right there, and keep that aside for later. I might post that in Discord. Let's head back over to the Space Center. And yeah, there's that. We're not gonna talk about that, but that being said, join us in Discord, jump in VC, and we can hang out and chat for a little while I do other stuff on the stream and whatnot. Hit the subscribe because we are very close to 100 subscribers. We are only 13 off last I checked. And I will see you on the next one.